This is something I really didn't want to have to make, but it's just such a big issue right now that I feel like it can't go unsaid. So recently I've been seeing some comments on my pronunciation video about the popular bus driver character and why they were allegedly skipped during that video. But I guess people just haven't heard about the news or the controversies or any of that stuff. So in this video, I'm just gonna clear it up, make sure that everybody understands just how awful this individual is and why it is that I couldn't include that character. Okay, so this begins pretty normally. I'm heading to the store in my Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, and the Walmart that I arrive at, I get to the Oreo aisle where they have nothing but Oreos, and I go to grab the last bag of double stuffed Oreos, and this little kid kind of figure walks up with like long white hair, and they go beep beep, and then they steal the Oreos and run away. So I call the police, and they show up. They were already at the Walmart. They were like disguised as potted plants. It was really weird. And I say, "After her!" And they all like run after her. And but she like whistles, and then a bus shows up, and it like crashes through the whole building. It's really weird. And then a man comes out the bus with like a very thick accent and a big baseball bat. And he just starts beating the shit out of all the police officers. I'm like, Stop it, you can't do that. And he's like, but I can't understand him because of his accent. And then they get away. They get back in the bus and they get away with all these police officers just cooked in front of me. I'm like, what the hell? And nobody else seems to care. Nobody else around me like even minds. And I'm like, what? Why did that happen? So I settle for normal Oreos. I put them in my cart. I finish shopping, and I go about the rest of my day. But that has just traumatized me so horribly. I've been seeing therapists about it. Don't worry. I've been making sure that I'm all right. But the 5 therapists I had, one of them was Markiplier, and he told me, "Well, have you tried talking it over?" And so I went to go talk it over with the people on the bus, and I just like all that was there was like a clock, and it was just like, I was like, man, I can't understand you, but he kept pointing at his watch. And then the little guy behind him, he was like a short blonde guy. He said, "The time is near," and he just, that's all they said. And I was like, what the hell? What are you talking about? And he was like, "The time is near." And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to talk this over anymore. So I get off the bus, and I'm just done with it all. I'm absolutely done with it all. So I go to the HR department of Limbus company, and they just there's nobody there. The only guy there, he's got 2 earbuds in. He's like bobbing his head back and forth. I'm like, "Man, hey, excuse me," and he just keeps bobbing his head. He's not even listening to me. And I'm like, what the hell? And then he like takes one earbud, and I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, well, I have to file a complaint." He's like, "Yeah." And I told him, well, the short bus driver that you have employed, she stole all of my double stuffed Oreo cookies, and he's like, I'm like, "Dude, that's really rude. Don't make fun of my stuff." He's like, I'm like, okay, I might as well just not even be here. So I leave, and I'm just done with it all. So I made this video to inform you all that Charon individual is just like not a great person. Thank you.